This is Groundhog back with you today. Have a great video for you. Going deep with the White's TDI pulse machine. This is a hunted out site with the VOF machines. I've hunted, dug lots of relics with them. The last trip out there, I dug nothing with the VOF. So I decided, well, maybe I'd take the White's TDI pulse machine in there. See if there's some deeper relics in there. So, why don't you come and join me and we'll see what happens. Okay, Groundhog back out here today. We got some nice weather. It's about 40 degrees. The ground is frozen about 2 inches. You can see there where the freeze line is there. And but it's not frozen hard enough that you can't get the shovel down through. But it's close to getting hard to get a shovel. But the shovel does slide down through. But as you can see some ice right there. Yeah, it's frozen about 2 inches. But I've been here about 20 minutes and dug a bunch of nails. I'm using the TDI pulse today in a spot that got some deep Spencer bullets that I've been digging for a couple years. I come here every now and then. But they're deep. This one, just got one. This is my first one. It was down about the length of the pinpointer. But this ground in here is really messed up, and you just barely get a signal on them. But it's my first Spencer. Yeah, it's Spencer. So that's a good way to start today. At least I got on the one. They're getting thin in here. I've hunted it so hard. But they're still in here. Pop onto one every now and then. It's a pretty farm. Alright. I'll get back next time. Hey guys, I'm back. I just got up. I'm sitting on the Spencer bullet I just dug. I got up and just started to take a step and got another very soft, faint signal. And I got it in this clod here. It's about the same depth, about the depth of the pinpointer. Let's find it together. I'm pretty sure it's a bullet. With these pulse machines, you never know. Okay. It's right there in that clump. Yep, there it is. Y'all see it there? The nose of it. It's another bullet. Sweet. I've dug a lot of nails until I finally got on the signal. I don't have a lot of experience on this White's TDI. I just got it about a month ago, and this is about the 4th trip with it. Trying to get learn the signals. But I tell you, pulse machines, you dig a lot of nails. But I think I've got onto the signal in this spot. Yeah, it's another pretty Spencer. Looks good. Saved another relic. Saving relics one at a time, along with thousands of nails. Alrighty. Alright, Groundhog back to the next one. Having a pretty good day so far. Take a look. The butt end of the Spencer case. Yeah, I've dug a lot of them in here today. That's cool. Okay, 2 Spencer bullets in a Spencer case. Doing all right. Groundhog back. All right, we'll be back. I'm having a good day. Come look at this hole. Deep too. Down in the bottom of that hole. Another Spencer hole. Got a little bit of the sides on this one. That is sweet, baby. Another Spencer base case. Base to it with a little bit of size on it. Deep, deep, deep. And relics are deep in here. You got to have the pulse machine to get them. I've hunted this. It's not a very big. The only thing I've dug in here is Calvary stuff. And it's not a very big spot. But I've hunted it hard with VLF machines and dug a lot of stuff. Don't get me wrong. But the rest of the relics in here is too deep for VLF machines. The last time I hunted in here, I didn't dig a thing. Just you can't. This dirt is too deep, and the ground is messed up in here. I don't know what it is, but this ground is crazy, and the VLF machines, is hard to keep them ground bounced, constantly ground bouncing them. But there's more stuff in here, but it's deep, and it takes a pulse machine to get it. But it's okay. That is sweet. Saving history, one relic at a time. That's what it's all about. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 machines to get the relics. All right, we'll be back to the next one. Groundhog back. Bullet down in there. There. Spencer. Got a little bit of the case left on it, so I'm not going to rub it any. Harsh case. Alrighty, I believe that's number 9. Groundhog back. Good day. Alright, catch you next time. Come join me in this hole. We have white lid. There's a Spencer. Spencer indeed. I've dug about 4 Spencer case butts. I didn't film them. Yeah, probably get tired of seeing that. But I think that's number 8. Number 8 Spencer bullet. So we're doing good. Alrighty. Still a nice day out here. Alright, groundhog back was another. Alrighty. Another bullet. Should be another Spencer. Alright. I think that's number 7. Groundhog back. Another bullet signal. Alright, be back. Let's find it together. Let's see white down in there. There should be. Another Spencer. I think it's number 6. Alrighty, having a good day. That's a good day for me. They have a lot of bad ones sometimes. That's the way it goes in relic. Hey guys, groundhog back. Alright, we'll be back. Hey, I got a strange one here. So I decided to pop my camera or video this. I just dug that Spencer haul right there. and take a couple steps, and I get a sweet, very faint, low-tone bullet signal, like I've been getting on the last two I just dug in here. I said, well, that sounds like another Spencer there. So I want you to hear this. Actually, what I did was I got the signal and I popped the plug, okay? There's the plug right there. And when I pop the plug, I always swing over the plug. So watch this. I unplugged my headphones so y'all can hear it. But I'm getting a faint high tone, like a Spencer case. Signals have been giving me. And I thought, oh, what is that? I just dug a low tone and now it's high tone. So then I swung over the hole and I'm getting a low tone signal in the hole. A bullet low tone signal in this particular area I've been digging. That sounds like a Spencer bullet. Sweet low tone. But yet I'm getting a high tone in that clod. So what I think I got here is I got the Spencer case and the bullet all together. Now I have not found a whole Spencer in here, complete Spencer. They're just ate up and destroyed. The only thing I've been getting is the bases of the cases and a little bit of the sides on some of them. But I'm thinking what I got here is the bullet and the case. Spencer bullet was dropped. And I'm about to retrieve both pieces of that bullet, which I have not done in this spot. So let's find them together. I've always found if I dig a hole, it's a Spencer case. If I dig a hole, it's a Spencer bullet. I've not dug the two together. So this will be the first, if this is what's going on. Bullet that's going to be deeper, looks like. Alright, hang tight, guys. Let me recover this too. Okay, guys, I'm back. Me holding this camera. I'll be back. Yeah, it definitely was a Spencer bullet. There it is. Just located it. And the crazy thing is, there's not a Spencer case in the clod. I flipped that clod over, there's another signal right here, and I was picking up that signal, but it's a piece of junk because it's way too high tone and loud. That's why I was picking it up when I was swinging over top the clod. Yeah, it's a piece of junk, probably a pull tab or something. But I did get the bullet, which I thought it was when I got the signal. But it was dropped with the Spencer on because the whole bottom is ate up. But it's funny how the cases get strung out from the bullet, I guess from plowing and things over the years. You gotta strung them out. But anyway. Another piece of history saved. Alrighty. Alright, Groundhog back. Fun, guys. Got another good signal here. Good bullet signal. Still in this clod here. I haven't seen it. Let's find it together. See a little white there. See a little white tip there. Yep, another bullet. Another Spencer. Sweet. Let's see. It's down about the top of the pinpointer. Length of the pinpointer deep. They're deep in here. Ain't she pretty? Groundhog having a good day today. Looking good. The pulse machine is getting them out of the ground today. Alright, groundhog back. Be back if we get any more. Deep relics. Very deep. Check this out. My pinpointer is about 3 inches below the top of the ground. Deep, baby. I got a sweet signal. Sounds like a bullet. Right here, in this club right here. We found it together. Okay, it's in this clod. Okay. Can y'all see it there? See a nose to a bullet. There she comes. Out of the major depths of the ground. Another Spencer. It's ate up at the bottom, so it was dropped as a whole bullet, case and all. It's awesome, baby. History, one relic at a time. That bullet hasn't seen the light of day for a long time. Alrighty, I believe that makes number 5 back. Down in the depths. We'll be back. See some brass. It's a Spencer case, but I've never dug one in here with that much. With that much case. I'll be gentle. I'm not going to rub on it much at all. That's the first. I've dug probably 50 Spencer cases in here, and mainly all of them's been the butts. That's the first one I've got in here. That much case left. It's pretty awesome. Just lay it up there. Yeah, that's sweet. Alright, groundhog back here. Alrighty. I've hunted this site a lot of hours. All I've ever dug was Spencer bullets, Spencer cases, and some pistol bullets. And I've beat this thing to death and have not got any buttons. But I think I finally found one in the hole. I was off of my hole back over here, and my pinpointer. So I just dug a shovel down in the side there. It flopped out, and there it lays. I haven't touched it or seen it. I see the back there, it's got a shank on it. I'm going to pull it up together. I hope it's got a face on it. Okay, got it up. All cavalry stuff. It's got a push in it, I see there. I hope it's an Eagle C. Yeah, I'm starting to see the Eagle there. It's got a push in it. There on the right side. That's okay. I'll take it. God, I can't tell what it is, but it's back marked. I can see that. It's got the shank. Coat size. Alright, just got it brushed off. Alright, let me clean it up with the brush. It's just an Eagle shield. But hey, I'll take it. I love all buttons. I was hoping to be Eagle C. All this cavalry stuff I've been digging in here. But it's back marked really well. I mean, Waterbury, I can read it just as plain as day. That's like the best back marking I've ever seen on a button, a dug button. I mean, it's just, I don't know if you all can see it. There we go. I mean, it just booms. It's right out at you. It's incredible. I know I don't have a button back mark that sweet like that. That's nice. It's the Eagle Shield. All right. Sweet. Finally got a button in this sight. Incredible. I know I've got at least 50 hours in this sight over the past couple years. I just come back here, hunt it one by myself, and today my buddy couldn't go, so I'll come back out and hit this spot. Everything but a button, and I finally got one. Got it with the pulse machine too. That's a good deal. Whew. Alrighty. Saved another history. A groundhog back. This is unreal. Alrighty. I just dug. We'll be back. Eagle button, just right up there, just 20 seconds ago. And swing back across here 10 feet, get another sweet signal. You're not gonna believe, but I scraped around the side of the pinpointer, and that's brass there. So I got my brush out and just brushed it. I haven't pulled it out of the soil yet. I just brushed the top off. But if you can tell what that is from here, I know what it is. It's a sling hook, carbine sling hook. So let's pop it out here. Yep. And there she be. It's a carbine sling hook for a rifle. Awesome. Yes, I can't believe this. I come in here today and I dig a button that I've never dug in this site. Now I dig another piece of brass. The only brass I've dug in here is Spencer cases. And take 5 steps and dig a carbine sling hook. And I've been over this spot right here 10 times with a VLF machine, with an F75, with a White's MXT Pro, a Garrett AT Pro, and it's just not picking this stuff up in here. This ground is weird. I'm telling you, it's a crazy sight. I bring the pulse machine in here today, and you know, I get right on to Spencer bullets and Spencer cases, but I was back down the hill there, down in the bottom there. This is where I found a lot of stuff. But up here, I found a few drop bullets last year. So I thought, well, I'll come over to the pulse machine and walk around in this spot a little bit. And man, boom, on a button. In 10 steps, I got a sling hook. It's incredible. I'm happy. Wow. Pulse machine tearing it up today. Sweet. Oh, the weather's beautiful too. It's a little cloudy, but it's warm. It's probably in the 50s. Whew. Okay, it's Groundhog here. Yeah, we'll do a wrap up for today's hunt. Amazing. We had a pretty good day. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Spencer bullets. This one has been carved on. If you look, the first ring up from the bottom has been cut out, but you can see there's square cuts all the way around where the soldier was cutting that first ring off. Not sure why, but you can see the square cuts there. It goes all the way around the bullets. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 Spencer cases. Just mainly the butt ends of them. They've just corroded up. But I did dig this one, which is one of the better ones I've got out of that spot. That didn't all crumble up. Then I got this eagle shield. Has the shank on the back, and the back marking is very good on its Waterbury button. So that was the first button I got in that sight. Numerous hours hunting. And then I got the carbine sling hook. It's real nice. And then some pieces of camp lead. So I had a pretty good day. Not bad. Using the White's TDI pulse machine. A lot of these bullets are deep in there. I can run through that spot with a VLF and machine, and you just don't get any signals. It's but you take a pulse machine in there and you can start digging bullets, but they're deep. It takes a pulse machine to get them. And the ground is not that good in there. I don't know. It's crazy ground. Tough to keep. The pulse machine, as far as the ground bounce, it's not too bad. But a VLF machine, I mean, it drives you nuts. You constantly got a ground bounce. So the ground is tough in that spot. But the pulse machine is getting the deeper relics, that's for sure. Alright, well, I'll wrap it up and we'll see you at the next hunt. I want to say thanks for viewing my videos. I enjoy making them and showing you guys all the relics that we get. So, alrighty, catch you at the next hunt. Well, I'm glad that you all watched my video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I was amazed at the relics that I found with that TDI. You know, the funny thing is, I've hunted in that site with a Fisher F75, an AT Gold, and a White's MXT. The only thing I've ever found in that spot was Spencer bullets, Spencer cases, and a couple Burnsides. No brass. It's funny, I go in there with the TDI machine and right off the bat start digging gonzoid deep bullets. And brass, you know, the eagle button, the carbine sling hook, you know, wow. In that particular spot I found those two brass items. I pounded and pounded with a VLF machine because I had found a lot of drop Spencers in that particular area. And we're talking a 30-foot circle area where I dug the button and the carbine sling hook. And I think how I couldn't have missed those two relics. So the ground there is real tricky. It's tough. With the VLFs, you're constantly ground balancing them and fussing with them to keep them tuned in. So I think that with the ground being the way it is in this particular area, it's tough with the VLFs, but I did dig a lot of bullets and Spencer cases with them. Just the shallow stuff, 6-8 inches. How I missed the button and the carbine sling hook, I'm pretty sure I didn't miss them. I just don't think the machines got them, the VLF machines got them, because of the ground. It's just constant fussing with the machines to keep them tuned. Threshold adjustments and ground bouncing. But I had an awesome time. So that shows you that you can hunt an area with VLF and pound it and think you're done. Well, you're not. Another thing it proves is different machines work better in different types of ground and areas. So that's why you should have an arsenal of machines. I have 8 different machines right now, and I hunt my spots with all of them, and you'd be surprised at the different things you get out of them. So, having said that, I'm glad you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you